there, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. If you're first time on this channel and you're seeing this face for the first time on your screen, then hi, I'm Shatabdi. I make videos on lifestyle, art, also sometimes about homes and decors. I made a lot of videos about my plants. This time I'm trying to make something new which I have not tried before. This is one experiment I have done with myself. So for the rest of you who follows me on the channel already, they know I'm quite into fitness, and this was one experiment where I was doing detox diet. Now I have done detox a couple of times previously. So this was not my first time trying detox. Detox is specifically done to purify your body and blood of any dirt or something that your body does not need right now. This challenge gonna be really exciting. So this is not my first experience with the whole thing, but I'm quite excited about this. So for all of you who are not aware of what is detox, let's go on and check on Google what it says about detox. So I've already typed detox plan there, and it has already given me a list of things. There is this one question which people ask in general, that what food are in detox diet? A typical detox diet involves a period of fasting followed by strict diet of fruits, vegetables, fruit juices, and water. Sometimes a detox also includes herbs, teas, supplements, and colon, colon cleanses or enemas. Okay, I think that's the basic that Google gonna tell us about this. This is one popular question regarding detox, which is, can I lose weight by detoxing? I think most of the people who do detox, they do detox for the sake of losing a couple of pounds in a week. But according to me, no diet should be concentrated on the fact that you want to lose weight. I mainly do detox when I feel my body has been feeling very heavy because of a lot of caffeine, kind of protein we eat due to our very busy workout plans and all that. Stress also works out a lot in making you feel droopy and drowsy and lousy. I do detox twice a year, that is once in 6 months. I try to keep it very simple and basic, and I think no plan should be implemented in your lifestyle, in your body, to lose drastic weight. It is absolutely clear and proven that if you do detox, it helps you lose a couple of pounds. But I think that's not the right perspective to do it. I would suggest, if you are thinking about doing detox, go through Google, do your own search of people whom you know who are aware of detox. They can help you and guide you throughout. Basically, detox is done for 7 days, where you are allowed to eat fruits and veggies and all kind of greens. You're not allowed to take any animal protein. Doing detox is very similar or close to veganism, so I think it is not that strict as veganism, because you can have soya when you are doing detox. For us who lift a lot of weight at the gym, for us detox is quite challenging because we can't eat animal protein, which is very basic and essential for our bodies. While we take the proteins, it gets processed in our body, and then it provides us with the power and energy at the gym to lift heavy. Now that I have tried this, it was quite a bit difficult for me to find veg protein substitute. I want to remind you one thing: going on a vegetable based protein diet, it is not really difficult. It is easy. A lot of people think that if you are vegetarian, if you are vegan, it is very difficult to balance a protein based diet. It's not that difficult. It's a different kind of protein that we are not that used to, and it is very simple to be found. One thing I would like to mention, that the vegetables which are mainly used in detox, they are a bit of rare when it comes to our Indian sabzi mandis and bazaars. I could not get my produce for that in our local sabzi mandi. I had to go to Spencer's, and then I was not really happy about the kind of vegetables they have there. And then I did go to Nature's Basket. If you go to Nature's Basket, you're gonna get them. You have to keep in mind one slight thing, which is doing detox can be a bit expensive because the kind of vegetable you are supposed to eat during detox, they are a bit on the pricier level. Though I believe you can do detox also if you're not buying those specific vegetables. When I do detox, I like to eat those things because the vegetables list high on nutrition. They really help you lose all of the purities. Do a bit more research on Google and then we'll go straight into the video. Google says that detox is one of the best ways to flush out toxins out of your body. Cleanses your body. You can lose a bit of stomach fat if you are very bothered about losing a bit of weight. Also, jumble between your choices of vegetables when you are doing detox. But there are just a few textbook rules. One, only and only plant-based food. Two, you have to drink a lot of water. When I did this detox, whenever I do detox, I try to intake at least 4 liters of water a day. And I also immerse mint leaves and cucumbers inside that water. So what I do, I chop my cucumber and my mint leaves and I will just pour it into the water and I will let the water soak in that cucumber. Surprisingly, my body is not that friendly to cucumber. Whenever I eat or drink the cucumber concentrates, my body reacts and I get a kind of indigestion and I don't understand why that happens. So whenever I do detox, I try to not intake the cucumber water. This time as well, I did the cucumber and mint water initially, but then my body was not feeling nice after the cucumber water, so I just stopped the cucumber and I went on with the mint tea. Also, you have to keep on good exercise and workouts. That is it. Also, I need to remind you that I did measure my weight before I started with the detox, and I did measure 57.7 kgs when I started. Again, I measured it after my detox was done. To be very honest, I was not that curious about my weight. I was concentrating more on doing this more efficiently in the right way. But yeah, just to keep up the records. So I weighed 57.7, penultimate day that I started the detox. So now I have jotted down my observations in points here so that while I record this, I could share everything in detail with you guys. Yeah, all the meals that I consumed these 7 days, the lunch and the dinners, they all contained lentil, which is Indian dal, and mashed potato alongside the whole salad. Both of my meals were basically salads because that's what I mainly eat. Normally, I prefer a chicken salad in the lunch and then eggs and again vegetables later in the night. But because, and obviously, we can't take animal protein, so there will be no animal protein throughout. Also, I do intermittent fasting where I eat two big meals every day. I fast for 12 hours from 10 in the night till 10 in the morning. I like drinking a cup of coffee at 12ish every day, and then I have my lunch at 2. But unfortunately, I can't drink that coffee or any kind of tea which has caffeine because you can't consume caffeine while you're on detox. So let's move on to day one. Day one was quite refreshing, guys. That was the first day of the whole process. I am always very excited on day one whenever I start something new. So day one was very, very exciting. I was not expecting that I'm gonna lose hope by the days because this is something that I've done already and which did not happen. Fortunately, I did not felt bad. I did not hated the food. Day one was specifically very refreshing. What I did, I just had mint water on day one because I was bit confused about pouring cucumber in my water or not. So I started with mint leaves on day one because I had to drink a lot of water. I did submerge those mint leaves in the water while the mint leaves was kept inside this small steel strainer which I used to strain my green tea. So I did keep those mint leaves inside the strainer. I just suspended it inside metal bottle. So I always prefer using metal bottle, and because I have to store water throughout the day with those leaves, so I will always prefer use a metal bottle and don't use a plastic bottle. Now, because I can't drink my coffee at 12, I decided that I'm gonna make a juice, which I had done during my previous detox diets as well. Previously, when I tried detox for the first time, I was drinking this carrot and other vegetable based juice that I was making on the mixture. But this time I'm not using carrot. I am using more of green vegetables, and the juice that turned up on the mixture, it was not really runny where I wanted it to be runny. It was a bit pulpy, but I quite enjoyed it. It was fresh and full of zinc. I love eating vegetables, so whenever someone poured me vegetables in anything, I just love it. The amount of power that vegetables can provide you while you're working out at the gym is surprisingly really high. I had a salad in the lunch in the first day, and I had a similar salad in the dinner. The salad was a mixture of all the vegetables that I stored. It contained a lot of green leaves, which had pak choy, kale, spinach, and also the mashed potato and the dal alongside it. It was tremendously tasty, guys. And I think I also used multiple amount of seeds with these things. It's basically flax seeds and chia seeds, but I think I used more of flax seeds while I was detoxing. I just preferred it that way. So to be really honest with you, day one gave me a lot of power at the gym. By the end of day one, I felt powerful, refreshed, and really happy. I had a good sleep. On day two, I added those cucumbers to the water, which I think I should not have done. I boiled the leaves for my 12 p.m. juice rather than making a pulp in the mixer, which I think was a way better idea because it came out like, liquid, and it was easy to drink and digest, and I really enjoyed drinking it. So I did kept making it as a boiled portion for the rest of the days, and I did not change that throughout. In the lunch that day, I did added mushrooms and tofu for my protein. The urge to drink coffee was massive on second day, but I managed not to do it. The thing is, I really love coffee, and the amount of pleasure that I imbibe from it is massive. So not drinking coffee was a big challenge for me. I had to scoop it, but I tried to not do that. That is why I tried to make the lunch portions heavier, and specifically I did not enjoy the cucumber on the second day. It gave me bad stomach later in the day, and also it did made me feel a bit oozy doozy while I was working out. So I just stopped using cucumber for the rest of the day. On day three, I had the same boiled spinach and celery in the morning. Specifically on day three, my urge to eat something sweet was immense. I love eating things which are sweet, not sugar. I am a big sugar hater. I don't like sugar. I don't like sugar in my tea, my juices, my punches, nothing. But I have this fetish to eat sweet after lunch or dinner. So I like to have maybe a biscuit, or maybe immersed fruit, like a fruit immersed in something syrupy after my lunch and dinner. That's my guilt trip every day. But I just stopped myself to eat something that is processed. Not eating something processed during your detox helps immensely, helps your body immensely. And if you eat something that is processed, then it kind of comes out as a downer. So I could not eat anything sweet. I kept drinking more and more water because on day three I started feeling the void of chicken or fish and eggs specifically. So my body was getting hungry really fast. So I kept drinking a lot and lot of water. I had an early lunch on day three that was at 1 because I was feeling immensely hungry and I could not stop myself from having early first proper meal. On day 4, it felt more easy and eased out. I also skipped my walking out on day 4 because I felt like my body needed a bit of rest on day 4. Generally, I work out 6 days a week, but sometimes when I feel my body is very lazy, it can't do it today, it feels very tired, I give a day off. So that was day 4. I also skipped the spinach juice that day because I did not want to go to the gym and I felt like I don't need that juice that day. I just wanted to feel a bit more empty by the time I have my lunch. Yeah, so instead of the spinach juice, I grabbed a banana in the morning. Lunch was the same salad that I had on day 3. Dinner was a bit different on day 4 because it was becoming a bit monotonous for me for the previous 3 days. So I bought this bajra powder, which is bajre ka atta, and I had bread made out of that bajre ka atta with curry made of lentil. Hey guys, so this is the 5th day of the detox. I've just started my day with the green tea. Hmm. Hmm. Next, I'm gonna again do the spinach celery juice. I've been boiling my spinach and celery throughout and not been, mixing it up in the mixer because I don't have a juicer. And while I was mixing that, it was coming out like a very um, pulpy sort of a thing. So I decided of juicing it um, by boiling it in a pan, which I think was way better than mixing it. Um, if I be very honest, can't really, I can't really wait to drink my next cup of coffee or maybe something that's sweet or maybe something that is animal protein because mainly my diet consists of a lot of chicken and eggs because of my workout regime. I do strength training at the gym, and which is kind of stressful, and my body needs a lot of protein to repair from that. So, to be particular, I can't really wait to go back to my normal diet. But I would absolutely say that this this whole detox thing was really refreshing. I've done this before, and when it leaves you on the 5th day, or there's a lot of people who does it for 7 days as well. So when it leaves you at the last day, it goes kind of boring the food, but then I think it it is worthy because the amount of things that we accumulate in our blood from the caffeine and the animal protein and all that thing, it has to be flushed out from our body time and again. And this is why I understand why so many people are actually going vegan. It absolutely makes sense. So, this is the beginning of the 5th day. I feel way better than yesterday. I was having loads of cravings for my caffeine yesterday, but yeah, I feel way more resilient today, and I'm excited for this day to go on. I have a few chores outside, so I think I'm gonna be distracted, and I'm not gonna indulge too much into my thoughts and cravings. But let's see what happens. So day 5 was the last day of the whole thing. Lunch was my usual salad. I kept the dinner a bit lighter with the bhakri bread that I made on day 4. Um, I had this homemade dal and sabzi because I wanted to diminish the protein count as I did not work out on day 5 as well. So basically, I started with a mindset of doing this for 7 days, but then I finished it on 5 days uh, because I realized it is for a week and the last 2 days are the weekends. While I don't want to extend it till the weekend because I researched and read about whole the detox diet culture and they say that 5 days are enough. So that was my experience with the detox diet. Am I forgetting something? The weight count. Okay, so I did measure my weight after the whole thing, and if I am not very wrong, then I came down to 56.3, yeah, 56 kg 300 grams from 57.7, which is more than a kg, almost 1.5 kgs. And which is not really surprising for me because a good week of working out can make me reduce around 1.5 kgs easily. But considering the fact that I did went slow on myself because of the diet throughout the week, and I just worked out for 4 days this particular week. I did not work for the last 2 days. um, I think the diet did make some wonders. But if I talk about the whole experience, it was absolutely wonderful. I really enjoyed eating just plant-based proteins. It was a bit difficult, but then I managed it, and I did not dislike it. On the contrary, I really enjoyed it. It felt fresh to my body. So that was the video, guys. If you want me to make more content on food, then go to the comment section and show your support there. Let me know if you follow this detox diet and whatever your experience are with it. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, share, like.